Hello, my name is Guillermo coming, and this is a screencast for my computer science internal assessment. This is the video that fits in Criterion D, where I explain really the function of my program. So first, let's open my code. So I thought it would be easier for the user to have a code where the system is C++ Xcode. So what essentially Mr. Ortega wanted was something simple, reliable, he could use on a daily basis. So indicating his job is transporting marine cranes overseas, and that's really hard um, keep when you don't keep track of the speed of tidal waves, right? So keeping track of the speed of tidal waves as well as the height and so on um, is really important because it makes the job safer, and it indicates really um, a point where you could rely on these ships to go overseas uh, and not be occupied with certain waves, or in this case tidal waves. So um, so my code really consists on three essential options, right? So here we have tidal wave 2, and tidal wave 3. So this is really the gist of my code, um, where really you can uh, where the user can say right here in the box, it says choose one option, enter tidal wave 1. So let's say Mr. Ortega indicates that the first tidal wave is has a speed of 9.4. The second one maybe speed of 5.3, and the third one of 7. So it says your next wave would be 7.23, right? So it's really indicating the final outcome. So if Mr. Ortega um, enters the first three tidal waves, it it essentially my code gives you the final outcome that would be 7.23. But how does it do that? And it's right here, the highlighted part, right? So it's the sum of the three tidal waves divided by the number of tidal waves that there are, in this case 3. So you don't really need to preoccupy yourself too much on the final tidal wave, because it does it by yourself, right? And we also see it has no trouble calculating decimals. So also I I also said in criterion B in the design that my program would be reliable and wouldn't crash, and that's what we see, right? It's a simple program that is really what Mr. Ortega wanted, and it doesn't. It's not. It's really reliable. It doesn't crash. It's because it's a simple. Because it's a simple program, simple code, simple system. Really, it allows you to do a lot of things. So it's not really it's not just to calculate the tidal wave speed. Maybe you could calculate other things, but right here we're using it for that. So let me show you once again how it works, right? So the three options are crucial, and here we see enter tidal wave 1. Maybe the speed of tidal wave was 4, the second one was 8.2, and the third one was 9. So it automatically gives you the next upcoming speed of the tide, right? The next speed of the upcoming tidal wave. So it's an easy, simple code that allows you to calculate the speed of the fourth final, in this case, tidal wave. But you can also add a lot of tidal waves. So it's not only 3, right? Right here it's 3, but if you have the information of, let's say, 6 tidal waves, you just add right here tidal wave 4, tidal wave 5, 6, and so on. So that's really the most important thing, and yeah, it's reliable, and you don't really waste any time, right? So if you have the information, you write it down. You indicate what number one's tidal wave speed was, what number two's was, what number three's was, and it calculates you the upcoming, what would be the upcoming speed of the next wave. So thank you.